Pacifico 2 is about to change forever. With the long-awaited revamp known as Project Maverick, the developers have been dropping teaser after teaser, giving us glimpses of what's to come. Today, I'm breaking down everything we've seen from our first look into Full Moon Bay to interior overhauls and updated lighting. I'll cover all of it in this video. Let's dive in. Now let's start off with the big one with our initial reveal of this teaser, which is Full Moon Bay, our very first look into the revamped town. Now it's one of the first new teasers showing off this day to night time lapse, and as you can see, it just shows you how alive the town feels because the neon signs glow at night and parking lots now fill up with prop cars based on the time of day and even affected by weather. It'll be so awesome to see just how alive each and every server will be when this revamp comes out. And next, we finally got our first real look at the downtown police station of the Pacifico Police Department. And as you can see, we finally have a dispatch room. You can see there are people actually working, looking at their screens and assigning police officers to certain areas. And here in the next teaser, we actually have a basement garage for officers to park their vehicles, which is really cool because we always had these types of things only on the sides. And now we have a briefing room as well for all of those mornings role players before we go on to their morning shifts. And now we actually have modernized jail cells. Compared to the current PD station, the difference in quality and size is very noticeable. Another teaser showed off the newly updated headlight system for vehicles. We now have headlight flares or headlight glares, and they look really impressive at night. And there's not much else to say about this, but I really hope that this means that there will be better lighting for Pacifico. Now, if you're like me, who has played this game for a very long time, you would know that this place feels very familiar. And that's not a surprise because this is a house refresh of the Mako. Now, if you've seen the old interior of the Mako house before, you would already know the furniture inside. And this looks so much better. And here's a side-by-side comparison of the old Mako house and the new ones. And you can notice that everything has been completely refreshed inside. New furniture, layout, and the lighting look way more detailed. And this may be a possible hint of more house interiors getting the same treatment. Now, at the time of creating this video, the developers actually uploaded 5 new teasers, and one of them is actually a video. And what this is showing us right now is the wind dynamics of Project Maverick. You can see here right now, it is currently being affected by a low power wind. And this actually shows us the quality of the game when it actually comes out, because it's not just the flag that will be affected, it will also be our driving and even the power lines that will take effect during this. So this is really awesome to see. Now, in the next couple of teasers are actually more pictures of the roads. Another picture here is a long straight road, which is actually, this is actually like a farm hill of sorts. You can see a barn right there in the picture right there. A long straight road and a huge chunk of land. And in this next picture is actually a winding road. This looks like a zigzag type of road. And I think this is actually for rally people to use. And on the last teaser right here is actually the long straight road where 2 huge hills. If I were to guess where it would lead to, it probably would be towards Full Moon Bay. But there has been there have been confirmation of a new town that hasn't been talked about yet. So hopefully we'll see that in the near future. Now, those are the latest reveals, but let's not forget the early Project Maverick teasers that laid the initial impression for what we're seeing now. If you've been out of the loop, here is a quick refresher of older teasers that hinted at the scale of the revamp. From early shots of terrain changes to initial glimpses of reworked buildings and lighting, a lot has already been hinted at and it's easy to miss. If you want a full breakdown of everything Project Maverick from the beginning, including dev codes and past teasers, I've already made an in-depth video. You can check it out on the channel or I'll link it in the description below. So that's everything we know, new and old, about Project Maverick. This isn't just an update, it's a rebuild of Pacifico from the ground up. If you are still hyped for the revamp, please drop a like and subscribe to stay caught up. And let me know which teaser you are most excited about. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.